It is week number 4 in the LHSAA in high school football in Louisiana, the Hash It Out Show game of the week. We don't just have one, we got two undefeated matchups for you this week on Friday and Saturday of this week. We got a big one Friday back at Tom B. Smith Stadium in Houma, Louisiana. It'll be the battle of the Tigers between Hahnville and Terrebonne. We're here with the head coach of the Terrebonne Tigers, Coach Tyler Lewis. How you doing, Coach?
I'm good. How you guys doing, man?
Pretty good, man. I tell you one thing. Last week, great atmosphere, and I should have asked the question correctly after the game instead of saying it the way I said it because I loved what I seen. The atmosphere was great between with y'all and St. James. I mean, getting here before the game and you see people tailgating on both sides of the fence. I mean,
hmm
wow! Like you told me, it's been a while since Terrebonne has been in
hmm
this kind of state here.
Right, right. Ain't no doubt, man. It was a great environment across the board, man, and we're finally getting connected with our fan base and alumni, and just it's just bringing energy back to this place, man. Energy that was forgotten, it's working. Man. It's all by design. All our kids have to do is continue to ball, and the support gonna be there.
What were your thoughts on the performance last week? I mean, tight game early throughout the ball game, but you guys kind of took over late in the third to the fourth quarter. What you can say about your team's performance on both sides of the ball?
We play well, man. We executed pretty well. We kind of anticipating it being kind of knit tight early, and then us wearing them down and definitely in the trenches towards the fourth quarter. We did a great job of executing our run game. We didn't really put the ball in the air. I think we passed maybe 10 times total, uh, but that's a testament of the work that the offensive line is doing and also those backs that we have. But to hold St. James to 8 point was major for us. They're very explosive offensively, and you had to keep them in front. And we did exactly that. So, you're not going to stop them from having big yards. That's who they are. But to hold them to 8 points was big for us.
Yeah, we know what your offense did. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that because of the fact, like you mentioned, the offensive line, Quincy Adams,
hmm
Alvin Selvenstein, and also Samaj Ruffin, who
hmm
uh, who really stepped in as well. I mean, the mix of the offense, but mostly running. And I mean, I seen a method kind of reminded me a little
hmm
bit of the wing T offense with
hmm
the way you had the Wildcat set up. It was something else, but you kept it going with it because you felt like it kept working and St. James wasn't stopping it.
And no doubt, man. It's truly hard to stop that. We kind of put that in last week because of what we saw from St. James. You have to pick your poison when we talked about it last Saturday. You have to respect the inside run game, but you also have to respect the outside run game. You also have to respect the option play out of it. So it's a lot of vectors to when we're dealing with that set. You know, we were successful at it. And, we'll keep it in the playbook, but it's just something that we added because of something we saw on film versus St. James.
Seemed like it took a lot of pressure out of Owen Oliver. Oliver, who played real nice and everything else,
Mhm.
and it kind of and it seemed like Owen was satisfied with it because it's like,
He-
hey, it's a win. You know what I'm saying?
right.
He'll do
Yeah.
anything
At
for his
first he
team to win.
struggled, man. At first he was struggling with the concept. It is his senior year, and I get it. But we also talked about it, man. It's always about this team, man, and it's about winning, man. Trust me. We understand what he was, and we talked about it, and he agreed with it. We have a saying right now. Our acronym we use is team together. Everyone around me wins. So if Elvin is winning, everybody winning. If Quincy is winning, everybody winning. If Owen winning, everybody winning. O line winning, everybody winning. So that's just our mentality right now. He's going to get an opportunity to go back to the normal stuff this week. And do what he do. I just ask him to be patient with it and just enjoy the wins. Just enjoy the wins because when it's his time to shine, we're gonna need him. to shine.
and possibly might need him this week, knowing what
Oh, no doubt.
Honville will probably do more than anything else. Did you? We know what Alvin Celestine can do and everything. He's a great back. We know what Quincy Adams can do. What did you expect Quincy to have a game that he had last week?
Man, we expected him to have a good game, but not the game he had. 21 carries, 290 something yards, 3 touchdowns. We didn't expect that magnitude. It's just a testament of him working hard and the grit and determination that he have to prove to people that he can play football, but he can play football on the next level as well.
Very much so. The defensive side of the ball, bend don't break more than anything
Hmm.
else. And like you said, you held St. James to 8 points, but not just that. You forced 4 turnovers, including 3 4th down stops. What you could say is a testament to your defense, but not just that. What do you want to see, more better with the
Hmm.
defense this week to
Hmm.
up the game?
It's just a testament of preparation. I think our staff, the coordinators, and position coaches did a great job of preparing for St. James this week. The kids did a great job of taking the preparation, installing it, and then applying it on Friday night. We do have some big guys up front, so they're a testament to our play. And then we had some kids on the outside that really forced everything back inside to those big guys. The key is to tackle better this week and to minimize the mistakes this week versus a Huntsville team that can throw the ball and they can run well as well. So we have to make sure that we're tackling, we're communicating, and we're bringing that same energy we had last week versus St. James.
Well, Hanville, good offense, very good offense that they have, and their defense has been good too. It's an evenly matched game than anything else. What are your thoughts if you guys can get this job done on Friday night to go 4-0 and getting 2 huge wins at home?
Well, we can't make mistakes. That's ultimately what it is. Mistake-free football, controlling the line of scrimmage, as we did last week. But executing in the third quarter offensively, I think we didn't do a good job of putting points on the board in the third quarter. We need to own the second half as far as both quarters and not just the fourth quarter and put it away early. But ultimately, it's going to be down to our playmakers. It'll be the team that have playmakers that make the most plays that's going to win this ball game, man. And mistake-free football. So our guys got to be ready for the challenge, and really play lights out. We're going to play lights out this Friday.
Well, they expect a huge crowd once again
Yeah.
Friday night. And well, I know you're gonna have security, DJ, all that stuff, tailgate, and all that. What we expecting on the menu? I know y'all gonna have a good little
Uh,
bit. I know y'all
oh
you
yeah,
you
Bear.
starting to get used to this now.
Yeah, yeah, it's becoming a thing now, man. And Bear Mom is the head of that tailgate stuff. So she loves to cook and she loves to have a good time and just enjoy her boy play ball here at Tom B. So we just look forward to making sure that we get more stands in the stand, more fans in the stands, and more support back here in Homer for sure.
Yeah, I know Honville's gonna bring a good bit of
Yeah.
people and everything. And you mentioned that Adams, not too many schools are looking at him. That is really
You know,
surprising because
yeah.
there's been a lot of schools looking at Celestine, but not Adams.
Yeah, it's tough, man. This recruiting thing is a tough component, man. When playing football, when you have multi backs, you have Elvin, you have Bear. A lot of people are gonna consider Elvin over Quincy because of the speed difference. It's some things you just can't coach, and that is running 10-6 and 10-5 and 100 and 4-4 and 4-3 and 40. Quincy is a bigger back. He's a power back. I think our job, we're doing the job of getting him out there. It's just the fact that we need to get somebody to take a chance on him. I think after Friday night's performance, it's a no brainer that you take a chance on a kid like that. It's going to be my job to find schools that's going to fit his running style. On top of the X's and O's, on top of correlating with the staff and to winning ball games and being the athletic director here, it's my job to make sure that I get our kids the best opportunity possible to play on the next level. So that's what will be on the to-do list this week, as well as to reach out, send his film to as many schools as I can, um, especially that's going to fit his running style. But he's a great kid. He has a GPA. He's going to be a qualifier. So all that small stuff is handled. The rest is just giving that kid an opportunity.
I definitely agree. And do you think going possible, not just small schools, but JUCO route could be
And
in the cards for him?
it can be. I think JUCO will be a perfect setup for him. It give him 2 years to develop, and he don't lose those 2 years, and then he'll have another four, and he's just gonna get that much better. I think that's dangerous. He runs like the bus. He runs like Marshawn Lynch. Imagine him understanding how college works and him getting stronger and slimming down and getting faster in 2 years, and then coming back and taking the college reign, by the bowl by a grain, uh, on the next level of Division One, or or whatever division that he falls under. But I think he's going to have opportunities, man. Like I said, we're going to make sure that um, you know he eventually he's getting in front of people, but we need to make sure that we pressure them to get that kid an opportunity. But if he continue to do what he did last week in and week out, that's a no brainer, man. That's a no brainer that somebody on the next level should be giving this kid an opportunity.
Hanville and Terrebonne coming up on Friday. The Battle of the Tigers on the Hash It Out Show. Friday night game of the week. Countdown to kickoff at 6:45. We'll have the kickoff for you 7 o'clock on the JB the Sports Guy YouTube page. It'll be a big time exclusive Battle of the Undefeateds on Friday and Saturday, but we got this big one Friday night. We want to thank you so much, Coach Lewis, for joining us, but also we'd like to thank you for letting us come in last week and also coming in this week to come and broadcast the game from Terrebonne. We definitely appreciate it. And
No problem at all, man.
we'll wish you the best this Friday night.
I appreciate you guys having me on.
Thank you.